The division has proven she's not too young for anything.
South Dakota State began recruiting Carrie Young as a freshman in high school. Now 4 years later, she was showing why as a freshman on their campus, while gaining the respect from the upperclassmen.
Carrie is really good, and she came in really good, which is exciting, and we were able to use her right away, which is pretty, I don't know if it's rare, but it's good to see for us. And you know, she's a great person in general, and it's fun to be a teammate because, you know, she just works so hard and it just comes so naturally.
Her natural ability on the court is one reason the transition from the Corn Palace in Mitchell to Frost Arena in Brookings has gone as smooth as her jump shot.
Just transitioning from high school to college, the players have definitely helped me a lot. Just transitioning, you know, getting to travel a lot is something that I wasn't used to, so that's been fun. And just playing good teams is something we've always looked forward to, and everything's just been fun.
Young left Mitchell as the school's all-time leading scorer. For her first 21 games this season, she is third in scoring and on top of the list in her first 5 Summit League games, averaging over 12 points per contest, which is what her coach expects.
He's just always told me to, you know, go out there and be assertive, you know, don't be a passive player.
I've told Carrie many times in the recruiting process, when she comes here, we're not going to teach her how to play because she already has that part figured out. We need to help her understand how to play at a high level against this competition.
Already Young has played against national powerhouses such as Stanford, Notre Dame, and Penn State. It was those games that prepared her for a career-high 23-point outing against rival SDSU.
And now that she's gone through some of the top teams in the country, she starts to really believe in what she can do as a player. And as we kind of get her going and get her confidence to where it needs to be, she's going to be special.
Mitchell senior Macy Miller will reunite with Young next season in Brookings, which is where the Jackrabbits will host Denver this Thursday night. Stick around, we'll be right back. Basketball polls in Classic. There's a new squad on the top of AA boys poll. Huron Tigers reclaim the top spot after Stevens fell on Friday to O'Gorman. However, the Raiders are only a vote back in second. In Class A boys, Madison and Sioux Valley still remain unbeaten. The Bulldogs got a 77-40 win over Hamlin tonight. In Class B, there was the most movement. White River still at number 1, but JVC leapfrog Langford and Harriet Selby picked up a double overtime win against Mitchell Christian this evening. On the girls' side, Washington and Mitchell still the top 2. The voters really liking the return of Tag and Larson to the Rough Riders lineup. In Class A, St. Thomas More still at number 1 with Tri-Valley in second. Fifth-ranked Winter picked up their 12th win tonight. And finally, in girls' Class B, DeSmit remains unblemished, while Hanson jumped into the 4th spot but fell to Sanborn Central Woonsocket this evening. The town of Madison was proud to announce that the senior Jacob Giles is committed to follow his dad's footsteps by playing football for Dakota State. Giles led the Dogs to their first ever state title game and broke about every passing record on file. He'll play in the South Dakota All-Star game this summer. The Timberwolves finished off their 4-game road trip in Chicago tonight, scoring off with the Bulls. It took a while for these two to get going, but once Kevin Love started, he didn't stop as he knocks down the step-back 3. More from the All-Star in a bit. Not long after, Nikola Pekovic left the game, which put the post work on Ronnie Turiaf's shoulders, but that didn't bother him. Here he throws down with a two-handed flush. He finished with 14 points off the bench. More from K. Love as promised as Ricky Rubio gets the pick and throws a bomb cross court to Love, and no flash here, just 2 the easy way. He racked up 31 points in this contest. To the second quarter, the Wolves pulling away when J.J. Berea slices through the lane and kicks it out to Chase Buttinger. At the arc, he pulls the trigger and hits the bullseye for 3 of his 12. The Wolves won 3 of their 4 on the road. This one 95-86. Let's look at sports. Back over to you guys.
All right.